Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited today to talk to you about knitwear. It is that time of year, it's finally cooled down. I don't know where you all are located, but I'm in New York City and I feel like I've been waiting so patiently to be able to wear sweaters. So I pulled together a collection of knitwear, some old, some new. A lot of them new, but these are pieces that I've added to my collection, and I just think they're going to be really great staples throughout the year and onwards onto many other seasons to come. So let's jump right into it. I want to start with what I'm wearing right now. This is actually something that caught my eye. I never really do this, but I was returning something at Zara and I saw these sweaters, and this is when it's really nice to go into the store and actually try something on, just because you never know what the fabric's gonna feel like. And I felt this is particularly important when it comes to knitwear. And I felt the fabric of these and I was like, you know what, these feel great. I absolutely love a crop sleeve when it comes to knitwear. I love a high neck. This is just like speaking to me on so many levels. I also love that it's not too long because it makes for a really nice layering piece to like tuck into things. So clearly I bought it in cream and black as kind of a staple for just putting it on underneath something when I want to run and go, if I really want like the pants or the trousers to be the cool thing about my outfit. But I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable, and yeah, I just love having my arms free. There's something really nice. I feel like especially in the winter, we're really bad about this in America, but a lot of stores or your office space will like crank the heat up. So it's cold outside, but then when you get inside, it's absolutely boiling. And so it's really nice to have a lighter option to not be like so bogged down with a really heavy knit. And this next one, I've been so into stripes. This is another piece from Zara. Yeah, Zara. I was like, maybe it's Mango. No, it's Zara. And I love a big casual slouchy sweater that I can just put over, you know, leather pants, some jeans. I'm just gonna feel super cool and casual in this. It even looks really cool when you tuck it. But there's nothing more classic than a striped sweater, and Zara really did a great job with this one. It's super heavy, like the quality is really, really good. I think it was about $50, so it's not really low price point by any means, and yeah, it just feels great. This is gonna be like a wear all the time sweater. I cannot wait to wear this in Paris. I feel like it's stereotypical, but the French, yeah, having a striped sweater is just kind of a closet staple, and shockingly, I didn't have one. So this was a really nice purchase. And I like how it is a little bit longer, so I can wear it with more of my low-rise leather pants, or, you know, just anytime I want to leggings even, just kind of cover the tummy, but have a nice, you know, casual sort of heavy knitwear to just feel really chic at the same time. Love this sweater. And once I bought one striped sweater, I feel like I spiraled into buying yet another striped sweater. This one is from Italic, and in my defense, it's different. This one kind of walks a fun line between being super casual and like a little more fitted. It's slightly oversized, but not like as much as this one before. I really loved the camel color though. I don't have anything like this. I do not have a camel cashmere sweater at all. I don't even have a regular non-cashmere camel sweater. And as I've already mentioned 2 times, this is cashmere. So this is Italic's cashmere, which I absolutely love. I talked about it a little bit in my Italic video. If you're not familiar with what Italic is, I will link that one in the description box below and above, so you can check that out. It's definitely worth it when it comes to the winter months. Their cashmere is such good quality, and this sweater I believe was about $98 potentially. So for cashmere, that is an absolute steal. You're really not going to find that anywhere else, to be honest. And so yeah, I just love this cozy sweater. I really love mixing camels with black. I think it just makes the outfit pop. It adds like a little bit of dimension, and the stripes add it's not texture, but it kind of is texture for the eyes. So I love this sweater. I've already worn it a lot, so that's quite telling. Yeah, it's great. This one has been on my list for basically ever since August. I've been like scouting out winter and autumn clothing, and I really wanted like a cable knit chunky cream sweater. Now, I've talked about this one before and I shared this in a few different videos, but this is like my favorite sweater vest of all time. This is from Frankie shop. I wanted a sweater version of this sweater vest because I'm obsessed with it. So I actually found this one on H&M and I could not love it more. Oh my gosh. It's like, I feel like once you make one purchase, then it kind of snowballs into more purchases. But once I tried this on, I was like, oh my God, I wish I had this in black as well. Currently, they don't have anything like this in black, but I'm keeping an eye out for it. This is just like the softest. I will say sometimes it can be a little bit itchy, so I actually pair this with a secret weapon of mine, which is this Uniqlo Airism, just kind of like nude turtleneck. I put these underneath any sweaters that are a little bit itchy. Even wool sweaters kind of bother me a little bit. So if you have that problem, then I'd highly recommend getting one of these. I've been wearing these just under everything, especially in the transitional season when sometimes it can be a little bit hot outside. Those are very breezy, but I love this sweater. There's nothing better than a giant oversized sweater that's just so cuddly and soft. I just love it. But I also feel very luxurious when wearing a cream sweater. I think it looks so nice with blacks. I think it looks great with like a camel coat. This is like the find of the season in my opinion. And it was only, I think, like $50. So looks way more expensive than it actually was. And I'm gonna be wearing this all the time. I love it. It's so cute and it feels so good. Speaking of Uniqlo, this was a piece that I picked up when I was picking up those other turtlenecks, and this is I believe it's 100% wool, just like tight fitting turtleneck. So it's really nice to have pieces like this when you want to stay warm. It's good to have layering pieces, and Uniqlo is excellent at that. Because this is 100% wool, it is itchy, so like I said, if you have a problem with that, I literally bought these in like every single color so that I can layer them. Like I can layer a black one underneath this and then it doesn't bother me as much. So I definitely love this as just a simple basic layering piece. I know sometimes these aren't the most like fun things to buy just because, you know, it's a black turtleneck, but I promise you having things like this in your wardrobe make getting ready so much easier. Like it's so much better to just pull from something and have a really lovely like basic sort of bottom layer of potentially, like my favorite trick is just to have really sleek all black underneath and then have a cool coat or have an amazing purse, and it ultimately just like elevates that outfit and it makes everything that you're wearing look a lot more expensive. So you can take like a $30 Uniqlo turtleneck or $35 Zara turtleneck and just really elevate the outfit. No one would know that this wasn't from Prada or whatever. So I think it's just great to have these kind of basics, and if it's good to just stock up ahead of the season. Uniqlo sometimes like sells out of things pretty quickly, so I do like to order them. I ordered these like a month ago, even though it was still 80 degrees in New York, but I knew that once the weather got cooler, I was gonna be grabbing for these. So it is good to think ahead for sure. And then going back on the cashmere train, this was something I actually purchased early on in the year. You can tell because my hair is all over it. I wear this constantly. This is a cashmere kind of shawl from Kinsey, and I don't know why. I feel like this gets softer the more that I wear it. Is that a thing with cashmere? I don't know. But this, I will say, is not, I mean, there is something kind of chic about having, there's definitely something chic about having just a giant black oversized cashmere cardigan, but honestly I just wanted this as like a practical piece to wear when I'm working from home and I get cold, or when I'm in the office and I get cold. And it's just nice to be able to throw something on that's just really easy to frankly take on and off. And it's super warm, but it's just a good basic. There's nothing like particularly fashion forward about this, but I feel like when you combine it with certain things, then that's when it can be really special. So love the quality of this. Once again, the price point, Quince is very similar to Italic, where they make luxury goods at cost. So this was $100, once again, for a cashmere shawl like this. Such an incredible price. So I have zero regrets about buying this, and frankly, even though it is a cashmere shawl that's long sleeve, I think this is something you can have year round, just because who doesn't need, it's like carrying around a little blanket with you, to be honest. And as women, we know it gets cold a lot anywhere we go, because it's a man's world and we live it. I think, can this be considered a knit? Maybe? No. Kind of. So yeah, so this I'm gonna throw in here because I think this is absolutely stunning. I cannot gush enough about Mango and how they've just stepped up their freaking game in the last couple years. And this in particular, I love this actually so much. I ordered the Camel Coat. This is a handmade wool gilet, and I will say, higher price point for Mango. This was $200, but it's absolutely stunning, and I love nothing more than a gilet. I've said it many times, and I will say it again and again. I just think it's such a cool addition to any outfit, adding layers, adding visual interest. You can absolutely do that with the gilet, and it's my favorite way to do that. So adding this black wool one into my wardrobe, I am obsessed with it. It's also light enough weight where it doesn't like bulk up an outfit too much, but it just adds that interest and that layering. You can cinch it in. What do I have here? I had like a card in my pocket. I guess wherever I wore this, I grabbed someone's card, but it's, oh yeah, nightgown. Oh right, I wore this to an art fair. I'm like, okay. That's what happens. Anyway, this is, yeah, it's just an incredible gilet. I would include this in the knits because it is wool, and I kind of wear it like a sweater, even though it's a little bit like a coat, but I would still wear a coat over this if it was super cold. But I'm obsessed with this. I just think Mango, yeah, like I said, has just really put out some incredible high quality, like non-fast fashion products, and I'm really happy to see more places like Zara or H&M with their conscious collection, just like moving in that territory where, as I know I sound very hypocritical standing next to this giant rack of clothes, but all of these frankly are really classics, and these are not something that I'm just gonna like wear one season and get tired of. So yeah, love, love, love this gilet. And then kind of two things I want to call out that I bought last year that I'm still equally obsessed with. Once again, they were kind of trendy, but I love them as layering pieces. They're kind of like a gilet, but these sweater vests, this is the ultimate sweater vest. I'm obsessed with it. Super oversized. This is from H&M. I love it, but very oversized, right? This is a small. What I love about this is I love the really high neck. I think it looks so cute when you have, you know, collar popped out of it, or just even like a little turtleneck. I am in love with this. I think it makes any outfit just look a little bit cooler. Throw the sweater vest on. And I grappled with sweater vests for a while. I got a few that I ended up giving away, passing on, because I looked a little too old man in them. But what I found is that if you get like an oversized sweater vest, then they look really cool. I think that's the key. Anything too like cropped and like correctly fitting, I feel like looks like, you want to look like you just like borrowed it from your grandpa and like threw it on. That's my take at least. So love this black sweater vest from H&M. I will try to find one. If the same one is not available, then I'll try to find a similar one. But I looked for this for so long to get like a similar to my Frankie shop, because I just love this sweater vest so much, and I love the pop of cream and the argyle, and this one has a nice V-neck, so it is really fun for layering like necklaces and button-up shirts, versus I feel like this was great for more just like little collars and a little turtleneck peeking out of it. But I love the two. They serve very different purposes and yeah, I love a sweater vest. I don't really see it going anywhere because for me, I like having different shapes that I can layer. So don't forget a sweater vest when you're looking at sweaters for fall, because I still think they're great, and even though they're kind of a trend, I think they're awesome. So okay, so that is all of my knits. I hope you enjoyed this collection. Maybe this is gonna get you excited and inspired to buy some warmer, snuggly pieces for fall. But yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.